Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm Luce, and last time we actually had quite the lore bomb drops there. So apparently that mysterious stone double helix going through the land controls the weather itself. And that means that the people who live and work at this place all will go by what it's been doing for the weather system, creating these seasons of plenty, seasons of hardship, and then following disaster, a season of plenty again. Their whole lives have been around it. This is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's rather wild. And of course, it's been being thrown out of whack by this mysterious creature we only know as the White Wraith. Now, I don't think the White Wraith is inherently malicious or anything. It's basically screwing with this double helix to get out the things that it hunts for food, which is a problem, of course. But that does make it the closest thing to a villain in the game is, because it's throwing the seasons, all this, out of whack, and we need to get this back on track. In order to do so, we need to track our buddy through all this. But what is it going to lead to? Well, the good news is, no matter what happens, me and my trusty bow will be able to handle it. Now we're just gonna go single player because I'm gonna continue the story here. Even after I complete the story, I'll still be playing the game, of course. I just won't necessarily always be doing it on stream. Or if I do, it might be with friends. We'll see how I feel. But like I said, first things first. Slash berry. Blue mushroom. Herbs. Item pouch slash berry. Herbs were converted into potions. There we are. Yeah, I got quite a gear upgrade. Hopefully the coal will work here. And I guess if I need to headbutt anyone, that'll be pretty easy with the new horns. Not sure how that works, but I guess that's going to be fine. I'll grab a sip of my drink and we'll go. Why did I mistake my character as being messing with messing with his phone or something while I was doing that? Well, whatever. Alrighty. Talk to Nada. Yeah, it looks like we can do quests. I'm here to help. Creeping flames. Ah, so we can't do this mysterious pale Dashagama yet.
I'm happy to help anytime. What do you say to some equipment recommendations? Yeah.
I think I've already got everything I need right now, honestly.
Hey, Hunter. Ready to go?
Alright, let's go. Right, let's go.
Okay. Follow me.
The good news, we're at the part where he recognizes, so he should be able to guide us easily.
The village is this way.
All this was part of the village too, huh?
Yes, there were homes. People too. But then, the Wraith ruined everything. I'm sure everyone's just hiding now, though. We just have to find them.
Right. I have to be wary. Whenever we meet the White Wraith and it decides to go after us, I'm going to have to fight it. But I need to be sure my gear is up to snuff for that.
Tashin! It's me! I'm home! Tashin! Tashin! Are you here? Tashin!
If we're...
Tashin!
Hopefully they're hiding. If not, maybe they were still able to escape and go somewhere else. Sounds like they are still here.
Nata.
Tasheen.
His uncle's still alive. Probably everyone else too. Or at least everyone was able to escape with them.
Nata.
Did what you said. I stayed strong. You were right. About people. These are my friends. They help.
They all look so normal, and then here I am with my glowing pastel and radiant outfits.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea there were other people living so far away.
We didn't know there was anyone living in this area
Come with
either,
me.
so
Let us rest and talk.
this is exciting for everyone involved. Oh no.
No! Go!
Get behind me.
Trying to get inside! No!
We have to get out of here. Rathalos. It's another variant.
We will.
We will, don't worry.
Take Nata to camp.
Got it.
Gonna have to get its attention. Hopefully it's some sort of ice variant due to this area, but if it's lightning, I guess that's okay. My bow, as long as it's not resilient to fire, my bow will be fine. You cannot capture the monster during
It's behaving as erratically as the Doshagama from before.
Finally.
Nimble as fierce as a...
Oh dear, this 2 damage, I have the feeling that's, it's resilient to fire, which is a problem for me. I know its tail comes off because I can do that in every single game this thing is crossed over with. There's no question that its tail is severable. Yeah, I don't want it breathing fire on me. Ah! That was a timely dodge.
Be careful! It looks
Ow.
Look out!
Damn it. I don't think my weapon was actually doing damage.
Hunter, what even is that thing? It's not like any Rathalos I've ever seen. We've been given more supplies. Check your Sacred's pouch.
Alright, let me just change my gear. $92. I forgot how much more powerful that one was. I think water is, it could be lightning. Well, lightning could be be short-circuited. We'll see, I guess for long blades. Alright, did my meal run out? That might have... Yeah. No, the effect duration's still active, so it would have been fine. Alright, buddy. Time to... Ah, darn it.
Crystal exploded. It must have been from contact with its friend.
Time to douse your water. Ow. Need to just drink this. Ah. Painful pain. Fought this thing in plenty of other games. Why is it being such a pain now? Ah! Wound destroyed. He's really got his own range attacks, so I really need to pay attention there. Here we are.
It's moving to a new area. Time to go on the offensive! Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Worm's Bane, huh? Herb, might as well grab some of these. Huh. I thought those were something important, but I guess not. Oh, no, I'm not letting up on the tail. I know what comes off, buddy. And when I know what comes off, it's coming off. Yeah, I probably should have brought some anti-fire gear now that I think about it. Could also be lightning. Ha! Ow.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound! Look out!
Wound destroyed. Vital Lily. Good, healing. Parapod. Wedge Beetle, Flow Fern. I probably should have anti-fire, anti-lightning for these, but oh well. I'm sure it's fine. Oh. Rathalos has discovered your tent. Light crystal. Something tells me that's going to be important for an upgrade soon enough. Rathalos has destroyed your tent. That dick. Tail broken. Wings destroyed. Good, the tail came off. Exactly what I was hoping for. This Pierce ammo is pretty nice. I like it. Oh, you're waving your ass at me? Ow. Yeah, I was getting too greedy with the...
All ready when you are.
Well, if it's gonna set that stuff alight... I'm too far away, buddy. Unfortunately, you're not out of my range, despite what the game keeps trying to tell me. And yeah, I know it means I'm out of my optimal range, which is a problem. I gotta try. Right, I have some more important stuff to do right now. Like, grab the tail meat.
Here we go!
Porca plume. Sharp fang. Bone pile, huh?
What you think we'll find?
Mystery bone, sturdy bone, tough guardian bone. Ooh. That's exactly what I needed, actually. Sharp fang. I guess it's alright. I wonder why they went with. I guess the Rathalos is popular because it's, I don't know. It's certainly a bit trickier than I was expecting. I'm tearing this thing apart.
This ought to put a dent in it!
Got it. Main objective complete. Shot it down mid-flight. Now that's a good way to finish it. Worm's Bane. The Ashen King. Yeah, I lost a good chunk of my healing, my reward from that.
What did you do?
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
Yep, this is my job.
All challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you. I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father, and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild. And that's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come. This way. I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage. All I remember is the sight of that behemoth closing in. I awoke several days later. More days passed before I was even able to move. We gathered the survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves and for those we lost. It was a labor without end.
Oh, they were able to save their knowledge as well. Now that's an interesting that's a double helix, but it's connected. Is that double helix actually a monster this entire time?
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void.
It was a risky bet, that's for sure.
I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed.
Looks like you were right. Someone did find him.
But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
It was probably necessary. I doubt any of the other tribes in the area could have handled it.
Escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish.
Not impossible, given we know how powerful it is.
But I couldn't let that happen to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
I'm so curious about that. I can't go too far from the group. I'm so curious about that painting. Is the double helix thing actually one giant monster that connects the entire land? If so, does that mean that monster's creating it? Perhaps I'd best let we take one step at a time. Speculation at this point doesn't lead anywhere. It's just baseless speculation.
Nata!
Go on.
Is it really you? Welcome home, Nata. You look good.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you all. Sorry for worrying you.
Well, that's first objective complete. We've got Nada back home safely to his...
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes. The white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. We keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not? That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
This was once a much
incredible.
bigger area.
Yes, the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, that means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production.
Ooh.
Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
After the fall of Wyveria, the Keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
What's this?
An archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
I have people who in our group who can research
Wait,
these.
then who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Researchers.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin. Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
So I guess over time the letters in the middle must have all gotten, yeah, I get it. WY is the first two, and LK are the last two. So basically somewhere in between, all the letters were lost.
Where is wyvern milk produced?
Yeah, where's it come from is the main thing. It's controls
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine. It houses something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
That sounds like a massive danger.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the Keepers know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later.
I imagine this is part of the tour. The fact he's telling us all this suggests it's not supposed to be a secret per se. It's just that this area is so isolated, they don't really get visitors often. So it's not forbidden knowledge or anything they're supposed to keep secret or anything like that. It's just that they lost all their technology and all their knowledge, so at this point they basically were sent back to the Stone Age due to whatever caused the downfall of the civilization.
Why is it that the Keepers haven't been outside for so long?
Yeah, that's the big thing I want to know.
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago.
1,000 years.
Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise.
What was that caused the downfall?
Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch for the rest of time.
The rest of time?
Or as they just stand
What
silent
exactly
vigil.
did your ancestors do?
Yeah, what did they do that caused the end of the civilization?
I intend to show you. I think it would be for the best.
And like I said, the fact that we're being allowed to show all this shows it's not meant to be a secret. So I guess all that's left is to just see all this.
Well then, let us depart as soon as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
We'd like to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There? Are you sure? You're welcome to it. Nata, before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gate once we're all ready.
At the very least, it's good that this area is peaceful enough that they don't usually have monster problems and thus don't need hunters of their own, but at the same time... Laurel. Pardon me, what is this place? Ah, yes, the outsiders Dasheen mentioned. Beneath us, those who have completed their tasks lie resting. It's curious, the day after the attack, we'd lost all of our tools, and we dug with our bare hands. But cuts on the fingertips heal. I'll carry on my friend's share of our mission here. I believe it's what must be done. Oh, I'm not allowed to go too deep in there. Am I allowed to read what's in this book? Then again, it might be in a language we don't know, but yeah, these symbols are going to be huge. Given the name Waveria, I get the sense that, Kalamon? I had long expected this time would come. No falsehood that. I never wished to imagine the day our world would shatter. But that too is false. Our world was already broken that day. Soshi. A pardon, but am I correct in taking you an outsider? Is it true that you confront monsters? Yes, that's correct. So it's true. I don't understand it. You intend to walk the same path that walked a millennium ago? Though I wonder what I might do in face of the monster. Would I see as another part of nature, as the teachings hold? Interesting. Was Wyvernia run by a Wyvern or some other monster at the keep, and then they decided to hunt their leader? Well, no point in speculating. We'll be finding out soon enough. He said whatever it was, we have to be shown. It's easier to show it than explain it. A moment, a small fellow came with you. Might they be Woodwood? I know of the Woodwoods in the ancient records. Ah, no, my friend's what's known as a feline. Oh my, not a Woodwood. They look like the records tell, though. That's quite the surprise. It was to us, too. I wonder if they share a common ancestor, maybe. Looks like she's got nothing to say right now. Item trade. Things the villas are exotic, are they? They seem normal to me. Now the stuff you have, that's unusual. Would you be willing to trade? Color me unusual. How's it going? We trusted that Nada was alive, that was our only hope. We were powerless when attacked, but we were at least able to safeguard Nada's escape. At least I know that was no mistake.
Alright, see you later.
So you're the travelers who helped Nata. Tell me, is the Everforge still out there? Does the downpour still occur?
Yes to both those.
Downpour. You mean in the forest, where the Woodwoods live?
So it's a forest now, is it? Good to hear the Woodwoods are carrying on. Not that I've ever met them.
Yeah, apparently the people here are
So
informed
your
of what's going
people
on, but they
are
don't
able
mean
to
anything.
find the sustenance you need to live without venturing outside?
With our rich reserves of wyvern milk? Oh, yes.
Yeah, they
I'd like
seem
to
to be
know
able
more
to.
about that, if you don't mind explaining.
Oh, sorry. We were just teaching about the use of Wilk. It seems the applications are more than anything I'd imagine. It does much more than amplify power. Huh, Wilk. Wow, Milk, similar. Yeah. My guess is the original name did make it out even when it fell, but over time the letters in the middle got erased or lost. Like, you know, like how over time words on a tablet can fade away, and thus names can be remembered wrong. Perhaps the name slowly changed form. I'm just reeling, I knew it of course, but seeing the outside world truly exists. Yeah, it looks like they managed to get their own form of irrigation and farming here, which explains why they can be self-sufficient. Anolia. Excuse me, may I ask what you're doing? As you can see, I'm using the wyvern milk to speed along the crop's growth. Things feel rather desperate in the wake of the attack, but thankfully the farm's back in order. I recall reading at one point that the origins of agriculture as a concept can be traced back to people wanting to make their own, I think it was wheat or something like that, that they used to make alcohol. Of course, creation of alcohol would be taught into origins. Nothing to say? Alrighty.
Hardly believe it's you, Nata.
You've gotten bigger.
I'm so sorry.
He mentioned it had been
No
years
idea
since...
what you were all going through.
Yeah, the implication was he was out for years, so...
I should have been here for you.
Don't be foolish. All we wanted was for you to be safe.
And the fact he brought back help
Sorry
means...
we sent you out there on your own. Everything happened so fast. You must have been so frightened.
It's all right. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, of course the kid would be like, oh, I wasn't scared of Mimit. Reality, he was scared every minute of every day, but he had to keep going because he knew he had to keep going. I do love the beautiful aesthetics here. So who are these people rescued, Nada? They're called hunters. They're searching for the thing that attacked our village. Searching what for? To do what? What matters, they're finally home. With us where we belong. Oh, right, but I still want to travel together with them a bit longer. Something's up. If the monsters were the leader of Wyvernia, yeah, that would explain it. Their culture revolved around the monsters. They were able to create this weird tech. It was seemingly utopian, but as we all know, seemingly utopian societies fall apart sooner or later. Oh, that reminds me, we have a, oh, right, login bonus. I like, welcome to the world of Monster Hunter. Welcome to world the Monster Hunter. Please select your starter. Bigger wasp. Gather restorative nectar and store in their abdomens. While they have similar properties, a lot can be scattered upon due to lingering continual healing effect. The rise of the vigorous population during the plenty. Petal fly. Insects found the air's ample vegetarian such as the heart of the ruins of Wyveria. They have poor flight. They can use the wind to get around. The larvae live in water on moist ground until they mature. When adults' short lifespan is spent reproducing. It suggests the flowery fragrance the petal flies gives a pheromone linked to mating. Solanaria. Creatures with rippling fins on both sides of their body help them move through the air. The fins possess sort of circulatory system similar to blood vessels that give off light. Because their bodies are so fragile, even the slightest gust of wind can tear them apart. The regenerative make up for this, however, and each petal becomes a separate individual. Gawky. Creatures live in cold climates, often abandoned buildings. Their slowness and lack of defensive measures suggest they aren't accustomed to threats. Perhaps because of this, they're not cautious and will watch curiously while standing on their tails. They also like to gnaw on hard things like the land spine to wear down their teeth. Yeah, these two new ones we can't properly have in here until we learn the truth behind the wyvern milk. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
This place is seriously amazing. Wonder and confusion are duking out my head for control. We gotta hear what Tashina has to say. Let's get ready to meet up. Now's a good time to take a break.
Hunter, we did it. That's our most important objective in the bag. I'm so happy for Nata. But
Hello, welcome
I'm
to the stream.
scared to open that next door. Once we
Donna.
step through, there might be no turning back.
Time for a quick break?
For sure. I've got some suggestions if you're open to them.
Oh yeah, can you craft anything new with what I found? Let's see here. Any new bows,
What are
for
we making
example?
today?
Dragon Perforator. Hunter's Bow. Guardian Bone.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
And I guess I'd best upgrade this one too.
Ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Just keep all my bows up to date just because those are my main tool. Okay, yeah, the bone tree is at its maximum. Looks like there's an upgrade. Turns it from fire to water. Interesting. And this one, the Hope Bow eventually turns into a fire bow, but from what? Rathalos, maybe? Whatever it is, though. Until we identify those wyvern milk variants of monsters. Although I am surprised. I fought Rathalos in quite a few other games for this one. But this one was definitely a bit different. Guess I still need to get used to it.
Well, what can I do for you?
I can't make any new armor, it looks like. I'm pretty sure either. Actually, let's check it. Forge Palico equipment. Yeah, nothing new here. And I don't really like the octopus body or the... They changed up his movesets. I guess that would make sense then.
Know where to find me.
At least I was still able to remember that I can fire or knock the tail off the back, and that was... It's good to get an extra tail. A shipment of rations has come in. Camp set. Oh, it got repaired. But Rathalos did smash it, and that was a little annoying. Campsite established. Pop-up camps in 10 different areas. Alright, that's fine.
Check back in every meow and again.
Camp Master. New award obtained. Still, I might have been screwed over because I thought it was going to be lightning or something. But if it was fire, that explains why I was taking so much damage. Because I'm in an anti-ice outfit right now, and that's not a good thing. Luckily, the water bow seemed to work just fine. That's not Athos. Where's Hey Olivia, where's Athos? And I still need to find Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan. We're still missing them all. Unless they were in previous games and Athos was the last one waiting to show up. Bartholos has discovered your pop-up camp. Again.
It's time I showed you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go?
Can I ask you to lead the way?
I was going to tell Nata these things the day it all happened. Now, the whole truth will be yours.
I appreciate you being forthcoming with this backstory information rather than being obnoxious.
Is known to the keepers as the resting place. Before we go, I need to tell you about the monster that attacked the village. It is a guardian by the name of Arkveld.
Arkveld.
I knew it was an extinct species.
Thought to be extinct, at least.
But what exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyveria for monsters that serve people.
Huh? What do you mean, serve?
It is the secret we've kept these many years. Now then, follow me.
Yeah, he could have been so much more obnoxious. I appreciate him being forthcoming.
I'm almost afraid to find out.
Monsters that serve people.
That would we've already met the other three, but
monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
Soon enough, you will see for yourselves just what the Guardians are.
I guess that is a good point. Water moss. Flow fern. I guess the the black flame monster was technically speaking saving the village from those giant and ape-looking monsters. The water creature didn't attack the Woodwoods or anything. And the lightning one, we just got in a bad mood because it was attacked by the Arkveld or whatever it is. Are those baby Arkvelds?
You're not saying that...
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures they called Guardians. To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
Oh.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
That's why there's more of them rather than just one in each area, because they can make as many as they need.
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement to function. Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Doshagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two, they live indefinitely, and therefore have no need to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk.
So those
Ever
variants...
since Wyveria fell, the Guardians stayed dormant until recent years when they began to awaken. This place is rich in wyvern milk. They have all the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkveld escaped to the outside world.
And it's been
The
eating
Guardians
others.
were modeled after existing monsters, enhancing their traits. And it seems that Arkveld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different. Arkveld awakened, attacked the village, and fled. Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Ashin, out there, I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks they can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkfeld.
That does bring up...
All it wanted was to be free!
That would make sense.
And
But since it can only eat the energy of the wyvern milk, it had to absorb it from the other creatures that escaped.
I don't know which of us is worse.
Nata. If things were different, you wouldn't have this unique perspective. But you do.
I appreciate our character being a bit of a mentor to the kid.
I shouldn't take it out on you.
What matters,
You really
though,
do
is
take after your father.
unfortunately the
Nata.
Arkveld is still causing
His
problems.
role among our people was particularly important. That pendant has a very unique function. The energy of Wyveria. Come. You will see.
I guess it's easier to show than explain again. Interesting. I want to say we could use these to bring the extinct species back, but remember they can't reproduce. Stay back. That's interesting. Didn't he say the thing is they don't have to eat, and yet this one is eating others?
They didn't need to eat.
Exactly.
Nata! Tashin! We have to find them! What? Are you nuts?
Yeah, something's gone wrong. And if it's causing too many problems. I don't know if it could be paralyzed, but won't know until we find out. Ha! Those chains on its arms are like a chain gang's weapon. Have to be very careful. Ah, damn it. Ah, right, of course it has 2 hits.
Hey, get out of there!
You're not the only one with a ranged weapon, buddy. I can't use my Dragon Piercer like this. Excellent. So it can be paralyzed. Oh, my friend, you made a big mistake not being paralyzed immune like the spiders. Huh. Alright. Probably shouldn't have done that second one, but oh well. Ugh. good here. I might actually die. I gotta get out of here. Gulp, 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 gulp. Usually I only get one proc of the status effect per fight, but if he's got that much HP, well, for all I know, this could be the final boss. Everything has come down to this fight, and he's been hyped up the entire game. Ow. Ha! Ow. I can't wait for it to fully charge. I'm gonna have to make do with what I got. Guardian Pelt. There we are. Those chains give it a lot more range than it should. Ah. Oh, dang. I didn't realize his tail was that good. It was extendable. Yeah. Ha. There we are. Wound destroyed. This guy's actually pretty challenging. Then again, the monsters felt like they've had a lot more bite ever since the Wyvern Milkers came in, so this is definitely powering them up. It didn't help this was a very small arena though, that's for sure. And
I'll get the others.
alright, sounds good to me.
Be careful.
Yeah, archers definitely do not like close quarters. I can tell you that much. But I'm glad I upgraded my bow just to be safe, because that probably did a lot more to help.
Nata!
It's enough to temporarily...
Machine! You're okay! We were so worried.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
That's actually pretty clever.
Wow.
I am once again in your debt. Thank you. The strength you possess, it is...
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
Yes, it was feeding. It's unprecedented. Where did it learn this behavior?
Notably, it was not eating before, it was absorbing energy.
Still be considered a guardian. And if not, what is it in danger of becoming?
You're certain this has never happened before?
No, at least not that I'm aware of. Wait, the Allharken. She would know more than I.
Allharken?
The Allharken?
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the Keepers. She hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across history.
Where can we find her?
In a village some distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous. No keeper dares make the journey.
Lucky for them, I'm here on an adventure.
We've come this far.
Don't be foolish. You do not know what awaits you.
Tashin.
That's part of the fun.
They can do it. I know they can.
Even so,
I'm going with them. If the Allharken knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
please take care of him for me. And may your courage bring us the answers we seek.
We gotta prepare if we're gonna take on the cold.
Agreed. Let's regroup at the Keeper's Village.
Luckily, I'm already in an anti-cold outfit. It was of no help against Rathalos, who is entirely fire-based, as it turns out. A true hunter is never satisfied. Complete 50 quests. Not bad. Let's see here. Bandolier. Defense boost. Oh, dang. It even had my... There we go. New award. Nameplates. New items. Yeah, I've already maxed out my hunter level while, so I need to wait
I'm
for
told
the
the Allharken lives in a village in the peaks called Suja. However, the only path there from the Ice Shard Cliffs is frozen over and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
Well, we're in luck then. Astrum unit got in touch. And it sounds like they've built a base camp in that secret place Rove showed us.
Then what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
Sounds good to me. Knowledge is the one weapon we need more than anything else. Actually, knowing what we're up against is a more powerful weapon than even my bow. Well, maybe we won't get... well, maybe we shouldn't
They
get
might have
too
info
carried
to
away.
share, too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Good idea. Let me just put some of these in storage. Still got about 20 minutes left on my meal, so I can leave that for now. I'm glad I used the one that actually used a bonus item to buff myself up a bit more, because that was a huge help in that fight. I was absolutely getting torn apart. Monster Field Guide, largest. Ah, here we are. Guardian Rathalos. So these are Guardian variants. Guardian Dashagama, an artificial monster created by ancient civilization imbued with Dashagama power. Guardian cannot reproduce and does not require food. Instead relies on wyvern milk for energy. While anything but agile, they're tough enough to charge straight through attacks without flinching, making them extremely dangerous. And now that we know what they are, this tells me that we should be able to make gear out of them. An artificial monster created by a civilization imbued with Rathalos' power.
And focus.
Just like the original Rathalos, they are superior flyers and will attack more violently with their claws and airborne. Guardian Arkveld, an artificial species. It cannot reproduce, instead... In addition to absorbing and discharging energy the way other Guardians do, it can absorb elemental energy through its chain blades and use them for sustenance. Yeah, because remember, we saw it eating the other apex predators of the area, but only their energy. It didn't devour the predator themselves.
Got a sec? I got something for you. Yep.
Preparation knowledge are your strongest weapons. How's it going?
See you later.
Oh.
Sure. Yep.
We already made this far. I'm fired up, ready to go. I'm not gonna flinch. I'm not gonna budge. Get ready for the best gem you've ever seen.
What are we
Now, let's see
making
here.
today?
Guardian Rathalos, so that's it. I think I will want to farm Rathalos if I can get this one, because this would definitely be a pretty good upgrade. We haven't met a new Guardian for this, however, but... Both Duna should last for now, I guess. Doshagama tree. Fearbringer.
Look good. Alrighty. Perfection.
Guardian Doshagama. I guess I need to farm that for another one of these. I should probably focus more on the Guardian weapons. Armor.
Got something in mind?
These are basically the same as before, just with the outfit changed.
Look good. Alright. Perfection.
Excellent, we got some good gear upgrades. Yeah, those spikes seem like a hazard. Let's go with them.
Ready to get to work? Alright. Perfection.
Forge
Got something in
Palico
mind?
equipment. Nudra vessel. Ooh, Feline Dao Naginata. Right down. Yo. Hello, Vinny. Welcome to stream.
I'm ready to work. Alright. Perfection.
I'll be even more helpful now.
Some of these masks are hilarious. Yeah, like one of them is just a brain in a jar. That's hilarious. This one's, of course, the mech body head. Alright. Rest well then. Thanks for stopping by.
Fit you to a T.
I've just been hunting monsters.
Hey.
I should probably fight the Black Flame again, since I haven't done that generic quest yet. Might as well get some good hunting going.
Yes.
I'm here to help. Optional quests. Creeping Flames. I don't know what the lucky tickets do, but I should probably look into that at some point.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
I have anti-fire gear and a bow that deals water damage. I think we're ready for the Octo.
Let's put them to use.
My Mind if I hop on?
I should look over there.
Toadstool. Chill shrew. Chill mantle bug. This should last me a while in the flame area. Yeah, this is the... Oh, it's coming up after me. Of course, it's a cephalopod. There's nowhere it can't go. Man, this music is really ominous. Oh, right, I shouldn't just stand in here. You think I'd have learned from Elden Ring, don't stand in lava. It's painful. Ah, crap. Oh, that could have been bad. All 8 of its tentacles can be severed, but it's a little annoying to do that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of them. Actually, the piercing coating is perfect for this particular monster because I can hit multiple legs at once to weaken them. Heal all. There we are. I'd make a calamari joke, but I believe that's technically squid, not octopus.
Hey! Get out of there! Time to go on the offensive! Looks like we're moving to a new area.
Righty.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Oil glob. Heavy explosive pod. Might seed. But is it the all might seed?
I'll be fine. I got it covered.
Should always make sure I have a good supply of God Bug Essence.
Stop, trap, down, and
it's covered in oil. That's a little annoying.
Got it on the ground. We'll have to carve it later.
Ha! That could have been bad.
Wait, almost there. Hey, get out of there!
Oh, damn it. My timing was awful. Well, that's half the reward money gone.
More supplies have been added.
know, I never did clear out the tentacle. Actually, I don't think I can go back for the tentacle right now.
The monsters are fighting each other!
Yeah, because I couldn't carve that tentacle thing. I don't even know where it is anymore. Can I even get to it anymore? Because I don't think I can. I think it's chasing me specifically. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to find the missing tentacle in time to carve it. I messed up really bad by dying there in particular. Or maybe it didn't matter because it was gonna follow me no matter what. Oh, hey, bone pile.
Info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Pillow pod. Survived by attaching the wormway using everyday receptive organs to harvest energy. Recommend Elmo attack Dragon. Thunder. Fire, Ice, and Dragon. Looks like these are all weak to Dragon type weapons.
Got a sec? I got something for you. What are we making today? Yo.
Light crystal. I thought I had one of those. Oh no, I already used that to upgrade it. Oh wait, is the dragon perforator dragon damage?
Got something in mind?
Dragon perforator.
Yeah.
Dragon Field Survey.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Guardian Rathalos. Sounds fun. I'm sure this won't end horribly for me.
I think these might be tracks. Be careful! It looks angry!
Oh, your butt's vulnerable, is it? Wing destroyed. Sorry, Rathalos, but I'm afraid I need your tail. Okay, thank you. You brought it to me. That makes it easier.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
I'll ride with you.
Rathalos has the good weapon I'm gonna want, but I guess I should get for the Dashagama as well at some point. Tail broken off. Wonderful. Ha! Guardian Rathalos has appeared. Meal effects have worn off, oh dear.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound! Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
The more I can get tough guardian bones, the better, since that's used for crafting now. Right, can't forget the tail. Carve up the tail.
Shot traps down and ready for you!
Ah, good. Shock Trap works on Rathalos, so...
Time to go on the offensive!
Oh, damn it. I was so close. Probably not, actually, but who cares?
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out. We've been given more supplies. Check your Sacred's pouch.
just cook up some veggies, I suppose. I'm in the mood for veggies tonight.
Almost there.
Paralysis. Ah, one. There we go.
We're getting paid well for that one.
Bartholow's plates.
Trove of new data. What do you suppose this?
Whatever these ancient wyvern... Okay, so we now know what the ancient wyvern coins are now. They're most likely currencies from the Wyvernian continent. Light crystal. Sounds good to me. Quest complete.
So, where to next?
Raw meat. Field survey time.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Let's go with the Guardian to Shagama then.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Can't go back after riding one of these. Nimble as a cat, fierce as a cat.
that was weird. I was struggling to get up there, I'm guessing because I damaged its legs. There's so many neat touches like that.
Another monster coming in! The monsters are fighting each other! This'll freshen you up quick!
Sorry, Rathalos, I'm not here to get you, I'm here to get this thing. How the crap did it manage to win the turf war? When I was damaging it the whole time, sheesh.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound! Looks like it's moving to a new area!
Oops. Oh, whoops. Let me get all the bones here for some more Guardian bones. Mystery bone. Well, not much I could... Well, I tried. Excuse me, Rathalos. We're not authorized to hunt you yet, so... Guardian Rathalos discovered your pop-up camp. Oh, come on! Damn it! And of course, Rathalos destroyed my pop-up camp. Rathalos is a dick.
I'm glad you're all right. Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Yeah, I shouldn't have died there. There's really no excuse. I was just really stupid for no reason.
You're not taking me down! What you think we'll find? Be careful! It's angry!
There we are.
We're getting paid well for that one!
Quest completed.
Excellent work. That's another quest complete.
Oh, so that's our target now?
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
There's a monster here.
tail broken.
Power up, activated! It's looking weak. Almost there.
Just pound it down.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Stunned. Got it.
You can carve materials from sever parts.
Right. Can't forget the tail while I'm here.
So, where to next? Nicely done, Hunter. Glad you're in one piece.
Guardian Sacred. Feather. Ah! Paralysis. Vespoid. Carcass.
The wyvern milk seems to be leaking out in irregular locations.
Gawky. Captured. Captured Wedge Beetle. Rotten Carcass. Might as well warp to base camp. I think this is actually where the next objective is. No, it's not. This is where I was before. That's fine. I needed to come here anyways.
Yep.
Preparation knowledge are your two strongest weapons.
What are we making today?
I've yet to make the Guardian Rathalos weapon, right? Let's do it. Oh, it's actually weaker than my current weapon. A bit disappointing, but whatever, I want one.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Looks good, actually. I quite like how the bow looks.
Ready to get to work? Alright. Perfection.
Wonderful.
Now that's a good choice.
I like how that looks a lot better, honestly.
Well, okay. Got something in mind? Yeah. Look good? Alrighty. Perfection. Look good? Alright. Perfection. Come back anytime.
Full set of Rathalos gear, not bad.
Yes.
Oh, I actually haven't done the actual quest for these. Spread those wings. So 6 Guardians Sacred.
Understood.
Oh, does Sacreds have a thing that I can do? I don't mind killing those, actually, but first things first, can I make gear out of them?
Hey. Anything catch your eye?
Guardian Sacred, here we are. Not bad. They're good for looks, but they don't actually offer much weaponry, which is a bit of a shame.
You know where to find me.
Right.
How are you? Spread those wings.
There's bound to be a lot of them. I got your back.
I like how this one looks, but also has a slightly different coating.
Wow, what a view!
Guardian Sacred Feather. Yeah, those are what I need if I want those belts.
What do you think we'll find? That's my partner! That's another quest complete.
Info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Well, what can I do for you? Hey. Got something in mind?
Glad I got this one. Nothing to upgrade yet, but good to know I have the option. But I never craft this one. Weird. That's still kind of a good one, although I guess I don't need it.
What are we making today?
Icium. Wyvern Blade Ash. Cleaver Blood Cry, Nerscylla 3, Tree.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Yaha. What are we making today? Oh. Yo.
Duna Mask. The samurai outfit doesn't look half bad.
Ready to get to work? Alright. Perfection.
I'll be even more helpful now.
Excellent. The Rathalos armor should be a nice upgrade in durability.
Now that's a good choice.
Guardian Dashagama appeared. I still need to do the quests for the Guardian beast fights. Yeah, meat's fine here. While I'm doing that animation, I'll go ahead and grab some of my drink. Meal effectoration, not bad.
Yes.
I'm here to help. The Pallid Beast's Lament. Surveying the Forbidden Lands, a large monster. Please check the details before you investigate. Accept and depart. Glad Rathalos is not disappointing in his own home game, that's for sure. I've been enjoying these fights with him.
Okay, let's move out.
He doesn't really let up on me,
Now
but you
commencing
know what?
quest by order of the guild. Those supplies will help with this quest. Let's be sure to use them.
Oh right, I forgot. I managed to remember to unload, but I forgot to up. Oh, there we are. Alright, looks like we're reaching the end game equipment, or at least for the story. I'm well aware that, like Disgaea, this is one of those games where if you just want to do the story, that's fine, no problem. You can have a good time, but if you want, there's endless grind options, so.
Fierce as a cat.
I'm gonna say, Rathalos. I'm starting to see why they chose you for the crossovers. Oh crap.
Careful! It looks
Ah, crap. Ow.
Get out of there!
Oh right, the tail can still be a mace. Granted, it can't use that mace attack once I rip the tail off, but...
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Excellent, I broke its wings.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Oopsie. Good, I'm damaging the tail because I wanted to rip that thing off. I probably don't need the tail drop specifically, but you know, why not? I've played enough of these games to know you'd rather have too many than not enough, especially whenever crafting and stuff requires something valuable. Good, its tail's gone.
It's looking weak. Almost there.
Might be a little hard to pin down a flyer, that's for sure. Guardian Blood. Now that's going to be useful. Oh, it is effortlessly kill that smaller monster. I wonder it thinks it's top dog here. Stunned me. Alright, first things first, grab the tail. That's why I ripped it off in the first place.
We can carve materials from severed parts.
Guardian with Thalos' tail. Alright, there's other corpses I can, Guardian Sacred.
What do you think we'll find? Ah, I made eye contact with it.
I guess I gathered everything I care about in this general area. Either way, Rathalos is genuinely a fun fight. I'm not very good at it, but I've been liking the Guardians in general. They add a decent bit of spice. Vital Lilies. These will heal me up real quick. Ah, crap. Yeah. There we are. No.
That's my partner.
we are. Quest complete. The famous Rathalos. No deaths that time for once.
Info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
I want to catch up on the side quests before I continue the main story. That's a lot. Plus, that main thing's a lot to take in. So this highly advanced society was basically working with mad science, creating artificial creatures just to be their minions. Dang.
Got something in mind?
Guardian of Thalos.
Done already?
Guardian of Thalos discovered your camp. He has destroyed your camp. Of course he would. Why wouldn't he? He's a dick like that. A shipment of rations has come in.
I've bundled up some provisions for you. Yep.
I guess these are weekly or something. Oh yeah, time left. It says here. Alright, so yeah, it's every few days.
Long for now.
Right.
Hello, how are you? I would like to do the last optional quest here. The Pallid Beast Lament. The Guardian Dashagma.
I'm all fired up.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild. A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
There! That's our target!
guess I decided not to move to a new area. Too pissed off at me. I suppose I'm pretty good at that.
It's looking weak. Almost there. Power up, activating. To me. Heels inbound.
I definitely want to try and get some more light crystals out of this. Malachite, Dragonite, not the best stuff, but it was worth a try. Oh, there's some more over here.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you. Worst case scenario, if I have an overkill on something, I can sell it, but I imagine I'll want to make other weapons.
Another monster's horning in. That's my partner.
Excellent. No deaths that time either. I like to think I'm getting a little better at these.
Info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Might want to dump some of the stuff off, resupply.
Catch the latest news here.
Wait a minute. Can I fish here? No, that would have been too easy.
Well, what can I do for you?
Guess I'd best grab a sip of my drink. Alright. Resetting the food before the story is a good idea, especially because of how often the story likes to shove me into a fight. Well, these monsters aren't letting up, so neither will I.
I'll ride with you.
Tough guardian bones. Don't mind if I do.
What do you think we'll find?
Actually, I might want to go a bit around. Just because I want these mysterious fruit things, whatever they are.
The wyvern milk seems to be leaking out in irregular locations.
Yeah, here it is.
Calm the mind and focus.
Tough guardian bone. Guardian to Shagama's left the little cat. Thunderbug capacitor.
Sacred have such gorgeous wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want as many of these woke pebbles as I can possibly get.
I'll just hop off for now.
Oh, excuse me, Rathalos. I don't want to deal with you right now. Might as well collect from this bone pile. Might as well quick travel here real quick.
Please, as if anyone wanted to hear one more word of that windbag's garrulous speech.
I, for one, would have preferred a chair over any of those awards.
They're guildmasters and acquaintance, so I'll try to mention this privately. If we make it home in one piece.
Hey, look who's here. We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine place you found for us. We'll conduct our investigation of the cliffs from here.
Something I'd like your thoughts
We have
on.
new info on the White Wraith. Get ready for this one.
Synthetic? You're kidding.
If it turns out to be true, that's a bombshell.
It's not like it's never been talked about before. The possibility of creating new species. But
That's why we need to find a way to Suja, to find out as much as we can.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should contact the local expert.
We bumped into a very verbose Wudwud while investigating the cliffs.
We get to travel with him again.
Think I know the one.
All right, I'll take you to where he is.
That'd be great. You ready to go?
Werner and I will stay put.
The Great Bridge up ahead should get us to his hidey hole all the quicker. So there's an ancient city, synthetic species, and someone called the Al-Harkith. Am I keeping up?
Yeah, it's
Never heard of any of this before.
a lot to take in.
And I'm sure your head is spinning as much as mine. They're right once we're across the bridge.
So this is what it's like on the inside.
Alma, look at those arches.
We're seeing the remnants of a civilization at its prime.
Time really is just a straight line, huh?
Just a line of infinitesimal moments leading to the present.
Now, we knew something was up with this frozen area, but I never would have guessed that it's the remnants of a castle of a capital city. That's amazing. Good, I got the hot drink going. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Mining outcrop. Icium. Good, I made up for the ones I made upgrading my weapon. Oh, well, I was complaining a while ago that I didn't have enough fishing, so... Come on, how am I missing that? Darn, I messed up bad. Angling for a bite. Successfully caught a fish.
Yeah.
Golden scale, golden fly. Ancient relic. Guess that's all of them for now.
We should speak to Rove.
Worm scale vase.
Well,
Hey, those are...
what's this? How capricious our meetings and partings seem to be. You need not explain. I assume you have traveled here to seek my wisdom.
That's right. How did you know?
We need to reach a village called Suja. Do you know of a way there?
What paths may be are limited only by our minds.
Oh no, I don't like the way he puts that.
I know of a path paved in air, grouted with risk, and patrolled by a Goliath. What say you?
Well, it sounds like I
Think
need to
of
hunt
it,
something.
Tashin did mention a giant monster.
It's a risk we have to take. Can we count on you, Rove?
You may.
A good thing she remembered to word it as may we count on you, not can.
There. That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
Oh man.
But is it though?
There's no way!
Our sacred can probably make it, but
The beast is away. Now is the time.
Guess we're gonna have to brave it.
Thank you.
May your journey reward you.
Can you take the rear? Let's go!
Let's go. Dang, all these floating rocks are rushing almost. But whatever lives here would have just made it worse. Oh my.
That what? Now was not the time.
Oh dear. It could be that this is not the beast he was talking about, and it's an even bigger one that's a problem. In which case, that's... It's another Guardian. No, it's not. Jindahad.
How's it even walking on this fast?
Stay ahead of me!
ice?
It forms ice. So
It's freezing the ground to secure its footing.
We have to stop it!
Go! Don't stop, no matter what! What's your pedal?
I thought the engineer was just a metaphor!
can't fight this thing in the current state. It would, even with my ranged weapon, I'd just fall and die.
The size of it is a threat.
It's like it has an exoskeleton.
That place covered in icicles. It looks spacious enough.
We might be able to set up a pop-up camp.
It's worth a try. Anything's better than staying out here.
If it's ice, that means weak to fire, so my new Rathalos bow will get a lot of use, I think.
Is everyone all right? That thing scares the wits out of me.
We can't go any further while it's around. Hunter, I believe this is where we excel.
Right. Alma, Gemma, Nata, you stay here.
We'll get the camp set up in no time.
I need to change my Rathalos bow, so that's a fire one. And that's gonna be good. You can make basic preparation at makeshift, such as replenishing items and changing equipment. Where's my Rathalos bow? I think this is it. Albrecht, yeah. 92. I'm pretty sure the fire elemental damage will make up for the difference in attack power. The ice resistance. I've got high fire resistance, but do I want ice resistance is the thing. Yeah, let's go with the... Yeah, get my ice resistance up since I'm fighting an ice boss. .5 ice resistance, that should be good. Just attack jewel. I'll worry about these later. Rock steady mantle reduces damage, effect duration, recharge time. I don't need those right now. More ice resistance, yeah. It's been a while since I've saved. I should probably do that. Alright, this should be good. Alright, it's time. Repel the Jindahad.
Go for the head and forelegs first.
What if its tail rips off?
Our attacks aren't having enough. Let's try aiming somewhere else.
Ridges. Aim and destroy the ridges. Darn it, it was just about to go off. need too much healing, but best I keep myself topped off while we're in the middle early parts of the fight. I heard something smash.
It's working. You're doing great. Down! Now it'll be easier to target those bridges on his back.
Oh, I see.
Looks like it's moving to the new area.
Path of rocks, huh? My sacred.
Now, the fact that I'm guessing this is the apex predator of this particular area, so we've been getting through most of them. It's not a guardian beast, it's just the natural predator of this area. I think its tail might come off if I'm lucky, so I gotta...
Easy now.
Oh, come on, really? I'm gonna need to get my stamina back.
Down that easily.
backside is its weak point. I'm getting a lot of Icium, though.
It's out cold! Now's our chance!
Its tail's not coming off, so if it does, either it doesn't come off or it's really stuck on there. Dang, you'd almost think it's part of its spine or something with how much it's staying on there.
There! A way forward! Let's go after it!
My lights are flashing before me.
Oh darn it, I missed. So its shoulders and hindquarters are its weak point. Good to know. Ow.
Tough it out!
Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming. Ugh, I'm frozen. Alright, that should do the trick.
Hold it together! It's coming!
I don't want to be near that thing. It's trying to bring it to absolute zero. Oh crap. Well, thanks to the heal, that probably would have killed me if I hadn't gotten that heal, hiding in rubble.
Did you see any other ridges like that one?
Cranial ice plate broke. Oh, I think I've got its aggro.
We got it on the ground!
Now you can attack its back directly! Keep whittling its health down! It'll give up soon!
It's looking weak! Almost there!
Yeah, I'm just getting ice stones out of this, not pieces of the creature itself.
Tough it out!
Ah, she mounted it. I'm not sure if bows can mount, but I'll have to look that up later. Seems to be focusing on me in particular, and I'm willing to bet that's because I'm doing the most damage. Okay, good. The hot drink is helping me. Got it. Yeah, she sees
Let's send it to the abyss.
I love the theme, the music that's playing for this one in particular. See ya, buddy.
You alright? By some miracle.
Maybe around autumn. Oh dear. I suppose I should realize it wouldn't be that easy. Yeah, I just managed to beat the boss, but... I'm so glad these Sacrets are as skilled as they are. Holy crap. That trainer back in the Wind Village did a damn good job.
Never again.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I knew going out of my way to make that Rathalos bow was worth my time. Holy crap.
The blizzard.
What happened to it?
Was
This
that
area appears unaffected. Is this it?
Yeah, the blizzard hard stops. I thought maybe the monster was under control of it, but no, it just hard stops here and it goes to greenery. Frost sack. Handle with care. Yeah, weird. That monster didn't seem to have any parts. That was exciting. The Rhyme Chain Trial. Nothing frozen, nothing gained. Mission complete.
This must be Suja, right? Where we'll find the Allharkin.
I guess so. That reminds me, first of all, well, I haven't saved in a while. Might as well do that. Alright, let's take a look at the large monsters here to see what put down here. Jindahad, a leviathan that sits on the peaks of the Ice Shard Cliffs ecosystem. It surrounds its massive form in cold temperatures via ridge-like organs across its body. The frost its limbs produce doubles a potent weapon and a way to travel along the walls and floating rocks. Its weak point... Ooh, it actually has a lot of weak point. It's just that... so the tail is severable. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to break it this time around, but I'll need to keep that in mind. Cranial Ice Plague. Breaking that was good, yeah. Fire. So yeah, it was indeed worth my time to make the Rathalos bow, because the Rathalos bow deals fire damage. Unknown. But interesting, I didn't actually. It doesn't count as me having killed it, which means we might fight it again. Weird though. Whatever it's dropping. Yeah, we don't know what its drops are. All I was getting was just rocks off of it. So yeah, it looks like this is the apex predator of that particular area. Tyrant Topper.
This looks like it leads all the way up.
It's so strange here. You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
Yeah.
The weather here is milder for some reason.
Yeah.
If you told me this place was protected by some secret aegis, I'd believe it.
Yeah, that almost seems more believable right now, that's for sure. After all, it's not from the monster like I thought it was. It used the ice to its advantage more than causing it. Although it probably didn't help the weather, that's for sure.
Look over there. That's where we came from.
Can you even believe we made it across that?
Honestly, seeing it from this far makes it much more clear. Yeah, that was at one point a city. But something caused it to fall, and mad science of creating artificial monsters is probably tied to that, if I had to guess.
Huh? Are you the ones?
What ones? Poogie! Pet Poogie Poogie! What matters is I was allowed to pet the Poogie.
Are we done here then?
Who is doing the harvesting up top?
The Alharkin said she would.
I have a feeling the birds will come today. I wonder what sort they will be.
Phew.
Once we're done, let's head up to the Allharkin. We should pick up the pace then. Any other people here I can speak with? Rasa. I've been waiting for you. You are the hunter, correct? The Allharkin informed me of your coming. Where is the Allharkin? At this time of day, likely out harvesting food. Everyone here seems to have elf-like pointy ears. Might you be the hunter? I am. You know of us? Only that the Allharkin spoke of birds bound our way. Please forgive my poor manners. I'm responsible for Suja's defenses. You carry a relic on your back, and I pray your heart is one unclouded. Nothing's over here. Yeah, even strangely tall heights could be explained. A lot of things. Pardon me, sir. I'm looking for the Allharkin. Oh, yes, you'll find her right up this hill. Thank you. They seem to come in quite a different size variation between these small and stubby ones and those very tall ones. Sheesh, it's like I've stepped straight into another world. I wouldn't even be surprised if that was a gateway to another world. Hold on. The scent of wyvern milk is thick with you. Are you the keepers then? I was just thinking we hadn't seen you in a moment. Only a few years by a human measure. The path open? Oh yes, that's nice. There's a dreadful blizzard out just recently. No, ma'am, we've come from the west, actually. Oh, you're the birds. Welcome, welcome. seems this all Harkin seems to have some form of future sight if they knew we were coming.
Wow, we're really high up.
The Allharkin must be here somewhere. Excuse me. My name is Alma. I was wondering if you could help us.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
Are you the Allharkin?
The Keepers have been known to call me that, yes.
It's an honor to meet you.
And notice that they called
I
it
know,
Wyvern Milk and
child.
not
I have already
Wilk.
heard. So we
Harkin
meet
could be
at
called
last.
hearing, so it's possible she
If
just
I
hears
may.
everything. Did she lose the...
My word. How tired you must be. We will fight.
Wait. Please, tell me. I'm one of the keepers. My name is Nata. There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkveld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes. Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do you know why the Guardians came into existence?
Mad scientists working with things that weren't supposed to.
Created them?
Come with me.
She does seem to have some sort of mind-reading powers if she was able to get through that. It does at least save us the time of needing to explain everything, I guess. Yeah, it really does look like a castle from this distance. There's no doubt that was, at one point, a city. But what led to its downfall?
This was your capital, Wyveria.
In a time long before our reckoning,
Ah, so this
the
one.
people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of limitless energy. They channeled this energy along the Wormways, wielding its power in every corner of the land. At times, it was lightning to dispel monsters, or a heavy downpour to cleanse poisons discarded upon the land. It was fire to forge precious materials, and it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians, a host of servile creatures to do their bidding. Wyveria's supremacy was beyond question.
If that's the case, how did such a glorious city come to ruin?
They invited calamity upon themselves. After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
But Arkveld woke up. What is Arkveld? What should the Keepers do? Please, my uncle said that you would have the answers.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I cannot say. That must disappoint you. I am sorry. But even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek.
Then perhaps she doesn't have future
You
vision.
and I are the same. We live amongst a collection of brief moments. The world is changed by their influence. When all of these uncountable moments have passed, where will Arkveld be? Where will you? My role is to watch and listen.
Yeah, so she doesn't have future vision. She just hears.
You feel responsible
what's going on?
for this Guardian?
Hence the Harkin
Yes.
listening.
I'm a keeper. No, that's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkveld. If my friends are with me, We can learn and help.
If it's not
If that
dangerous.
is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds. So much beauty. Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
I'm glad they don't mind us setting up shop in their home.
That takes care of the base camp. We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I'm glad you all made it here safely.
Well, thank you for making space for us. It was very kind of you. If you don't mind me asking, what's that building over there for?
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special. We use it for melding. If it is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
I am very curious about it. The melting pot cert can be a great aid. It's worth checking out.
While I have you, if it pleases you, the Allharkin has asked if you would repast with us.
Please us? We'd be completely honored.
Tell the Allharkin we accept your invitation with the greatest pleasure.
We will be gathering to repast further up the slope.
Hunter, do you mind if we take a peek inside?
Sounds good to
Algarian
me.
Technology never ceases to amaze, and more often than not, it comes in handy too.
That's for sure.
Please, this is my itch. Let me scratch it.
Yes, please. Goodness me, I wondered what sort of little bird would fly in, but a human, quite unexpected. Well, whatever you may be, take these materials with you. The Allharkin bade me to ready it for you. We use them in our pot. I'm happy to do so with any materials of yours as well. Melding transforms unwanted decorations into appraisal items. Look for the different relics that are formed. Melding options will increase as you progress throughout the game. Come to glimpse the laws no eye can see. A sphere with a vein. Store of armor. Alright, so these are for decorations.
Take care now.
Optional. Talk to your guildmates.
Olivia, Athos. Nice night, isn't it?
All the nicer when you've just taken on a monster of a monster. We make a pretty good team.
Yeah, a melee fighter and a
Something
range
tells me
fighter are
it's
pretty
not your
good.
First time wrangling with something that size. And I hear you're a bit of a nomad, going from one place to another.
I'm not sure if the protagonist of each game is supposed to be the same
Any
person or
particular
what.
reason why?
Sorry to disappoint, but no. What about you? What's your story?
Me? I suppose there's an idea in my head of what I should be. So I try to do what I think is right, hoping it will take me one step closer to it.
That sounds like it requires a lot of discipline.
It can sometimes. But then I look at you and think, what's it all for? Maybe I'd be better off living free as a bird. Look at me getting all deep.
Oh, maybe the protagonist appreciates that she has a clear idea of what her purpose is. Who knows? So you came from a far place. How fascinating. I have a proposition. Might you be interested in swapping? My intuition tells me I have interesting items. How's it going? Goodness, someone actually came. Quite the surprise. Not that it phases me, but surprising all the time.
See you around.
Nipas. Oh. Ah, it's you. Have you finished supper? No, I'm on my way to now, actually. Oh, I see, I see. Where are the guildmates? Around here somewhere? Yeah, I knew someone was down here.
I don't know about you, Hunter, but I'm starting to think we're in over our heads.
Sure feels that way sometimes.
Think we should pack it in?
Yeah, right. After coming this far? You know, Hunter, when breaking a big rock, I use a tiny wedge. When dealing with something difficult, I treat it like a big old rock. I get to hammering away at it. I just keep hammering away, and eventually, that little wedge does its thing. I believe in that wedge. Just like I believe in you.
Appreciate the vote of confidence.
Hope I don't let you down.
You?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Never. Hunter, we may not be much. Just a couple of sputters in the ether. But we can move mountains.
No, they've invited us to eat with them.
Okay, I knew it would turn me away when I go a little too far. But I knew someone was here on the cliffs, so... Here's to be the hunter then. The stars from Suja are quite lovely.
Oh, there you are.
I've been having a look around, as this kind person just explained to me. This is called the Oscultary. It's where the Allharkin prays.
So it's the center of their faith.
To the people of Suja, it's a very important place.
Must be, if they use it for prayer.
We live in such a fascinating world. For every place, there's a different treasure. And for every treasure, there's a need that it fills.
Watching Poogie always makes me calm. Myself putting it that way makes it seem as if I'm often agitated, though it isn't so. No, I can assure you. That's a little squirt. Nah, that might be taken the wrong way, unfortunately. That'll be taken the wrong way. Alright. Murdoch. I don't know why, it just seems like a good one. Murdoch. Murdoch the Poogie. I don't know why, I just felt like doing it that way. Oh right, we still have to speak with everyone. Nada.
Oh, hello, Hunter.
Nada's being classified as a guild member. Or maybe he always was and I just didn't realize it.
Okay. The two of us were just talking about Arkveld.
The Allharkin said she didn't know what would become of it. But we can figure it out, right?
You've taught me time and time again, Hunter. Things in nature happen for a reason. If it decided to leave Wyveria, if it realized it needed to eat, there has to be a reason for it.
Right. And together we'll find it.
I won't let you down. I may still be learning, but I'll do my part.
Welcome. This way.
Alrighty, hold up real quick though. Anyone to talk to here? Not really. They don't seem to mind me stepping on the plants there. I always thought frogs were creatures that rode on a Poogie's back. Is that not the case?
Oh, yeah.
I am pleased to meet you. I waited here alongside the Alharkin. So I'm not allowed to go there yet, but I'm going to be going past there very soon.
Please have a seat. We've been waiting for you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
There we are.
The kind of food they make is just a huge part of their culture. Is a huge part of Nera's culture, so even just seeing what they serve, I think, is a good way of learning about the people and how they live. Tells her what kind of stuff is nearby, how they usually cook it, what stuff they have access to. Oh man, the food always looks so delicious. Meal effects duration. 6.
Thank you for the meal.
It was really delicious.
That warms my heart to hear. Shall we converse before you go?
I imagine that was the reason you went about this. First things first, tell me about Suja.
Suja is such a mysterious place. The weather is so calm here. It's so unlike the other regions.
Is there some trick to it?
There's no trick at all. It's actually quite simple. Our Wyverian ancestors left the capital, discovered a land of calm, and planted their lives here. Where they took root, we continued to grow. Nothing more.
You're too humble. Even as an outsider, I can see the care and love you've poured into this village. It's beautiful here. Truly.
A Wyverian can endure many more seasons than a human. Perhaps that is the trick to how much we've grown.
That explains why they have a much more in tune with nature sort of thing. I guess they learned from the impression I got was that it was destroyed through a civil war, or possibly over the mad science they were doing, and they decided to just go back to the basics to survive. And since they lived so long, there hasn't been much restarting. What terrible disaster struck it?
There's something we want to know. It's about the calamity Wyveria
Yeah,
brought
I was
on
wondering
itself.
if maybe it's a civil war or something.
To be honest, I think most, if not all of us, can venture a healthy guess.
Yes, no doubt you can.
Yeah, they lost control of the Guardians.
Once the threat of war loomed at their gates, they created a Guardian to be their savior. Unaware that it would spell their own demise. Or perhaps they did know. That Guardian fell dormant, but remains alive to this day.
So that was the Arkweld.
There's a guardian out there that can eradicate whole civilizations?
Did you witness the capital's fall yourself?
No, I merely hear the whisperings of history.
He did say it was 1,000 years, so I
Yet
guess they don't live
are
that
as
long.
Clear as the sounds of yesterday.
I want to see what Arkveld becomes, but we have no idea where it's gone.
In that case, Nata, let me ask you one question. What do you make of hunters?
Huh? I think they're incredible. I'd love to be more like them. Tracking monsters, working out their behavior. Oh!
Of course! If we want to learn about Arkfeld, we need to learn more about Guardians first.
And where are Guardians born? Where are they found? Wyveria.
Sounds like we need to go into the ruins and continue our investigation there.
We should be on our way.
Thank you once again.
It has been a great fortune to meet you.
I'll find Arkfeld, no matter what it takes.
May the path you find be the one you seek.
All right, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
So, you think you'll just enter Wyveria and study the Guardians?
That seems...
That's right. There's still so much about them we don't understand.
It's a bit silly when you put it like that, but it needs to
I know
happen.
the Keepers have spent 1,000 years here. But curiosity is important and powerful. I've learned that traveling with my friends.
The Allharkin said it too. Go forth and stand witness.
We'll find Arkveld. Together.
Yes. Yes, I know you will. There are places in the capital where the Wyvern milk has crystallized, blocking the way. I'll go with you and clear it out, so you can access the capital's lower reaches.
Sounds good to me.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Hunter rank cap has
Just say
increased.
the word.
I've got some suggestions if you're... Hey! Got something in mind?
Anything new? We still don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it's dragon damage, and that's effective against all the Guardians without exception. So that's good to know. Looks like we're getting to the end.
Anything catch your eye? See you later. Sure.
Take as much time as you need. I should probably also switch back to the Rathalos gear. That's my highest stuff at tier 4, and it's not an insignificant upgrade in defenses. It also specializes in fire.
You know where to find me.
But honestly, I think that's a good time to call it for tonight. We're definitely going to be running into a lot of monsters soon, and I'm going to have to be ready to fight them. Alrighty, so that's a lot of progress. Hype, hype, hype. I agree, indeed. Alright, that's a decent amount of people watching, so I'll be sure to raid out here. Decent amount of options. Looks like Chris Key is doing Secret of Monkey Island, a classic. Oh dang, yeah, the ruin. So this is it, the ruins. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. If you want to stick around for Secret of Monkey Island, by all means, but otherwise, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.